Whoa, here I am at my first stop to try to poke around and look for stuff. It's a park in Sioux Falls. There's this kind of old, actually really quite old looking bridge here. This is like the only place within walking distance I could find to hopefully try to find something while I'm out here. So let's hope for the best. Hopefully I'll find something. So I came on the Google Earth ground level, and this looked somewhat promising, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up. I mean, at least the bridge looks old. Big old honking iron bridge here. And it does have this style of riveting. So, not entirely sure what that can entail for me, if anything. So I guess I'm going to poke around here and try to find, well, probably just anything at this point. I'll be happy if I can find something pertaining to a brick or a bottle. But I don't think I'm going to have too much success here, unfortunately. So I'm going to try to record this and document it anyway, because I'm already here. So might as well make the best of it. Because again, this place is very limited on spots, especially when you're stuck to walking. Try to get my camera shadow out of there. Might as well document this bridge a little bit while I'm here. Oh, terrible. Sorry. Well, I guess I'm going to attempt to find stuff. Kind of bummed out already about this, but again, I'll just try to find something, hopefully. But I don't think there's going to be anything down here. Well, this newer-ish looking, well, this newer thing here, not even newer-ish, it is new. One tablespoon. Why not? Man, I was really hoping for some little more creek-like action down here with bricks and stuff sticking out. You know, rocks and a little bit of water, maybe some bottles. But this place does not seem to have a whole lot of that. And I don't know how in depth I want to go with this place, to be completely honest. I do think this little waterway runs off to the Big Sioux, maybe. And apologies if my camera just wanders off. I'm really trying to focus on my surroundings to attempt to find anything at this point, because this is not looking very promising. And this place looks pretty sterile on top of it. Being it's all pretty much opened up, and anyone could have come in here and picked this place clean, really. Besides what might be underground, but I'm not trying to do a whole bunch of that. Even though I did bring my excavation stuff here. But I'd have to first and foremost find any reason to even do that. man. Totally new area, obviously, being in South Dakota and all. And not having a vehicle to get around to other spots is kind of a factor here that's limiting me to this area. And yeah, I'm not really seeing signs of anything. Well, there was probably a shanty at one time. Someone has wood under here. Little fire pit. Yeah. Well, wish me luck, I guess. This spot is already kind of, I think it's a bust already, boys and girls. I don't think there's jack shit out here that I'm going to find with the limited time I have out here. So I don't want to be out here too long. As I'd like to get back to the hotel tonight at some point, probably swim or sit in the hot tub. And, I already had to walk like roughly a mile to get to this spot. Yeah, this place seems super sterile and clean, man. There's just nothing going on out here. No point in even getting, there's no point of even getting my tools out because there's just nothing. And there's trails clearly through here, so obviously this place is sterile and sanitized. I mean, sterilized, sanitized. Little bike trails. Let's just go this way, I guess. That just looks like a piece of plastic. Yeah, it's just plastic. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing here. With the limited time I have, as I said, I don't want to spend too much time out here, and I really don't even know where to start. It just looks all sanitized and shit. Really hoping for more action out here, considering the fact it's about the only place I have access to. This just looks like a dirt bike trail. Oh, there come people on a bike now. Get out of their way. Stand over here real quick. Let's see if there's anything down over here. No? Probably nothing over here. Cool. Sweet. Yeah, I'm just going back down this way. Because it seems like there's activities that way and I don't want to be bothered. Go back down to this stupid little waterway area and probably call this spot done already. I don't have any intention of being out here too long at this rate. I don't think there's going to be any peekaboo or surprise moments of any lucky finds out here. Oh well. There's a set of train tracks, it looks like. And this might be where the I think this is where, no, this isn't train tracks. This is a walking trail, and this is where the big Sioux is. So if I got any last-ditch efforts to find anything, it's going to kind of come down and poke around one of those bridges off over there. But I don't know, there's people down that way already. Oh, this place is such a bust already. So much for going down that way. Got Lover's Lane down over there. I'm just gonna go back down this way. Look like some guy and his gal. standing around the trail, looking at the Big Sioux, which I know is clearly too deep to go looking through, obviously. That's why when I put eyes on this spot on Google Earth, I was hoping there would be a little more success here, but this spot has got nothing, I'm sure. Probably not even a single brick out here. So I'm probably just gonna cut this absolute bust and call it here soon and head back to the motel, because I really don't think I'm gonna find anything out here. I know that's strange to say, but I'm just getting that suspicion that this place is sterilized and picked clean of anything that might have been out here, if anything ever was. So guess I'm going to go off back down this way into this little waterway here. You know, usually you find bottles washed up in these. But with as much foot traffic that comes through here, I doubt anything's left or has not been broken. Yeah, I'm probably gonna just end up walking back down this way and calling this done, because I don't think there's jack diddly shit out here. This is a super sterilized, foot trafficked area. I was hoping for less foot traffic, but this is what happens when you don't live out in this area and you don't know the terrain, and you're very limited on where you can and cannot go to find stuff. Yeah, this is stupid. Can't wait till I get back to Kansas City, Missouri area. My actual stomping grounds. I've had better luck finding stuff out there. So, I mean, unless I find some other places to look around on my stops, which doesn't look very promising, this is pretty much all I have. And that's basically it. It's a good chance I might go back and poke around that old bridge that goes across the Big Sioux, but who knows? Pretty much back where I started. But the only interesting thing out here is the bridge, because of the ironwork and whatnot. Steel, iron, whatever the hell. Yeah, but this place is extremely sterile, sanitized. So I keep mixing those up. I'm not trying to pick a random spot and just start digging and hope I find something. That takes too much time and energy. Boy, this is very disappointing. Just a whole lot of just nothing besides what you see. I mean, this isn't nothing, of course, but I came here to find stuff, and there's just like zero signs of anything out here. Not even a simple brick. Haven't seen evidence of a brick out here yet. Well, maybe this little wall-like structure sticking out of the ground here. This looks like something. Coarse plastic. So, all things aside, this is about the only interesting thing of signs of anything I've seen out here. Looks like some sort of stone mortar mix here with some of the local stones here, which has a lot of red stone out here, because Sioux Falls has a lot of this out in this area. In fact, going down, I think it's 90 highway we're on now, or we're still on 29, I'm not entirely sure, I wasn't paying attention. But there's a big mining thing right off the road there, site right off the road. Mining the stuff, it looks like. Quarrying it or doing something. But yeah. That's about the only signs of anything out here. Bunch of plastic garbage. Modern junk. Literally. More of this stone mortar with a big stone in it. Possibly something sticking out here. Man, it'd been cool if I found at least like a single ass bottle or something. Shit. This place is so foot trafficked. Any surface finds are long gone or broken. That's what I mean by sanitized. This place is just, yeah, basically just a bunch of nothing. Besides branches and pretty much just natural debris at this point. Like a little stone path through here. Just more junk. And I'm not entirely sure if this tripod has been causing my phone to jitter more when I walk and it jolts through the tripod to the camera. This camera does seem pretty touchy and easy to cause jitters with if it takes like shock. So I don't know, I might end up starting to hold the phone with my hand more because my hands dampen most of the shock as I'm walking, but this tripod seems to not do so well at that. Piece of wood. How exciting. Try to walk a little carefully, a little more careful like, I guess. Let's poke up this way for a brief few seconds. Yeah, there's just more trails out here, and it's really just comes off as just picked clean, or just nothing is ever out here. I'm not walking off in these tree lines. I'll just stick down in this little waterway here, and then probably double back. I'll probably pause the video, and then I'll get to that old bridge, because there are people out here, and I don't want to record when there's a bunch of people. See me carrying my stupid tripod, my phone, talking to myself. So I guess I'll go back to that old bridge, and then after that, I'll attempt to poke around there for a little bit, and then probably just head back to the hotel, whatever the fuck it is. Didn't even check it. I think it's a hotel this time. So, got some plastic junk all through here. Just a bunch of trash out here. That's the only signs of anything out here. That's tragic. Just human filth. Shit, if I even upload this video, who knows? I mean, I might, just because I'm already out here recording it, and it's part of documenting my vacation adventures. However, I was hoping for a little more happening down here, but this is just not happening. Just a bunch of plastic crap and knockdown brush and trees. There's some trash up there. I'm not gonna waste my time. It just looks like some damn tin cans and shit. Oops. Of course I hit my arm on that branch. Oh, bummer. Was really worked up and excited about coming out to this spot when I found it, because like I said, I'm very limited, and this is the closest place I could find to look around for anything, to have any hope of finding anything while I'm out here. But at this point, I don't know. I guess this is going to be bust. I mean, shit, I can't even find a damn rock I like out here. Because usually when I come out this way, I collect at least rocks or something. Oh look, more plastic junk. God, this is miserable. Yeah. Yeah, normally I come out here on this vacation, I usually pick up rocks and petrified wood and other cool stuff like that. But this time I had my mind set on trying to find some different stamper bricks and bottles. Because, you know, they seem to vary quite extensively depending on your location. But there's just this whole area, even on Google Earth, I tried looking around like all over this place. Everything just feels so freaking sterile. Sanitized. Sorry. I keep saying the wrong thing. I'm trying to look around as I'm blabbing. Yeah, this place is just sanitized. I don't even really know why I'm recording it, but I guess as part of my little wacky vacation adventure, documenting, might as well. Never know, I guess, right? Maybe that one thing will just stick out. Nah, that'd be cool, but I really don't think so. Let's go up this way for a second. This is a water washway through here. Bottles like to end up in these, so glass, other things. Any glass washed out of this area? Really doubt it. I'm gonna leave my bucket there. I'm gonna come back this way anyway. Turn my headlamp on real fast if anything glistens in this. That might look like glass sticking out somewhere. What a freaking bust so far. And it sucks so much that I don't have my own wheels to roll around in right now. So I'm pretty much just screwed. It's pretty much SOL. I'm just limited to where I could walk to, and there's not much around the place I'm staying at for the night, so this was my best chance. Even though this is a bust, I'll probably still, like I keep repeating now, I'll probably still upload this. Just because, why not? That looks like a little animal den right here. Don't want to piss whatever's off in there. Probably a ravenous possum or raccoon or some shit. Just waiting to come and gnaw my face off. Probably gotten some fucking tweak or something and ready to come in. Oh, that must have been a car wreck. That, I think, was a car wreck. How exciting. Let's go record it. Or go see if I can assist and help if that's what that actually was. It's not like tire squills and a crashing sound. Well, that's a fucking bummer. So much for complaining about nothing exciting happening. Straight up sound like a car wreck. Now the trick is getting out of here to put eyes on this. That's in fact what I heard. Pretty sure that's what I heard. This area is pretty sketchy. No? Unless that was something else I heard. Sure the hell sound like a wreck to me. I don't hear or see anything. There's no car stopping anywhere. Well, shit. I mean, at least no one got in a wreck. mean, there's that. Now it's getting kind of dark, so I need to turn my headlamp on to see if anything sticks out. Yeah, I don't see anyone stopping or anything going on. I don't hear sirens, so might have just been some other weird thing that happened that sounded like a car wreck. If my phone picked it up or not. Yeah, I'm not coming through all this shit to find nothing. I think I'm just going to end up pausing this video and heading off that old bridge and see if there's anything at all around that area. But I'm not going to get my hopes up. So I'll probably walk back that way. Then I'm going to check this stuff I walked past real quick. Make sure I didn't overlook anything. I mean, shit, who am I kidding? I mean, there's nothing out here that's visible to me. It's trash. Like literal trash. It's like not, you know, it's plastic and modern junk. Oh, there's a sign of a broke bottle. Make sure there's no poison stuff in here. Man, not even a brick. God, this is just lame. Maybe I'll go by the bridges. Sometimes you can find bricks by bridges and shit. Who knows? I think I'm just gonna walk down this trail and see if anything pops out down that way. So far, this is just completely terrible. Nothing out here besides things you don't want. I mean, I did pick up that little wood measuring cup thing, spoon thing. But that's about it. I don't even really need that. I don't know why the fuck I picked that up. Because it's wood and I do like wood things, so. But, yeah, I think I'm just gonna pause this and get to one of these old train tracks. If anything comes up, I guess I'll just unpause the video and start recording again. So, if something happens, I guess we'll find out. I just wanted to add, randomly, as I'm muttering to myself and complaining about not finding anything, there's the one thing I usually find everywhere, and I'm not seeing it out here. There's no terracotta piping out here, even. This is how sanitized this place is. There's no terracotta. That's a first. But anyway, yeah, that's that. No terracotta. Talk about processing that red local rock around here in Sioux City, or Sioux Falls, apologies. Yeah, I'm here in Sioux Falls, and I was mentioning that they have this red rock out here that is common everywhere out here, and there's a whole processing plant making some of it right now, it looks like. Processing down into like a gravel. In fact, this is one of those places. Oh, check it out. This is kind of cool. Yeah, there's an airport off over there, right by where I'm staying too. Probably hearing that all damn night. Well, that was kind of cool. So here I am back by the Big Sioux. and this is where they process down this local red rock. It's very prevalent everywhere out here. Hell, the whole Sioux Falls Park area where the falls are is nothing but the red rock. I think I'll be going by there tomorrow, so I'll be doing some recording there. I could probably actually walk there tonight because I'm actually pretty close to that location currently. Maybe like a mile or two away, but I don't think I'm going to. So, well, I guess that's going to be that for now. And there's the goal. This maybe, no, there's another bridge down in that direction that looks pretty old. So I wanted to put eyes on it. I actually wanted to go down and look under this one, but I don't want to do that either. In fact, there's people swimming under that bridge, so I'm definitely not going over there. See people down there. I'm pretty sure those are people anyway. Don't seem to be moving a whole lot. I don't know. Optical illusion or there's people. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna head off that way and see if I can't come across that old bridge. Just stare back off at the big Sioux River here for a little bit. We got us some FedExes and they look fed up. Yeah, I know, random. Still make my way down this way. Random little rant update. As I'm walking down this trail still, I've not found this old bridge I saw on Google Earth, but I know there's all sorts of, well, probably not all sorts of, but I did find old worlders out here, buildings, but I don't have access to those because they're too far away. And I got here about 8 o'clock, about 7 o'clock roughly, a little before 7. Okay, we'll just say 6:50 roughly. And I know my parents, who are the ones well, my dad, that is the one that's driving, is not going to bring me to these places. And plus it's getting too dark. I can't just simply walk to them. Look at the river while I rant about this. So I can't just simply walk these old wilders. I can't record them like I want. I'll probably just have to come out here on my own time, my own dime, and try to capture these buildings because I cannot do it. And that too upsets me because there's stuff out here that I want to document and record because, to be quite honest, I do want to start doing some building recordings and such. Because, you know, why not? I do like the old world buildings, so I know I don't show it a whole lot in my videos and whatnot, but I promise I am very much into those architectures and infrastructures and building designs and such. So, yeah, eventually I would like to start adding that into the mix of my wacky content. So, yeah, I don't see this bridge anywhere. So, I don't know how exactly far it is down here, but I am probably fixing to turn my little skippy ass around and head back to the motel. And I do believe I see flashing on the horizon here. So I might be walking into a storm that's about to roll in here, and South Dakota storms are pretty cool. So I'll probably walk up here just a tad more and probably end up turning around after I get up to, I don't know, we'll push my luck. I'll probably try to get to this tower off in the distance beyond her there. And then, then I'm going to head back to the motel because this is just not working out. And it's getting dark. I think a storm's rolling in. And yeah, say no more. Guess I'm gonna pause this and trek a little further and then probably just turning around. if the video doesn't start back up, that means I stopped it. So, or I'll just say, hey, I'm done with the video, etc., yada yada. So until then, or that moment happens, I guess we'll see. Again, let's just focus on the Sioux until I pause it. Well, apologies for the wind. It's being picked up. I'll try to use my body here to block the wind, but I did spot the bridge finally. It's hiding off over there. You can see it's old iron structure peeking out over there. So I do in fact have to walk down and around until I get to it. Because you never know, sometimes there might be some old stuff by those bridges, but I highly doubt it because there's a damn walking trail here and it's probably picked clean and is now sanitized as well. So if anything, I'll just quickly go put eyes on it and be done with it. That's pretty much the last goal I have, is to look at that bridge, and that's it. So I'm gonna stop yammering, and lights just turned on. Huh. I'm not sure if that's on the bridge or something else, but yeah, I'm gonna stop yammering and get onto it because I do think there's a storm coming in. I have to walk like almost probably an hour back now, so great. Again, apologies for the wind. If that's picking up, I'm pretty damn sure it is. Well, I made it to the old bridge. It appears to be old, and then has some of this newer stuff redone here. So this looks like it's all been redone. But the big stonework here is still original, it looks like. I got some grass to walk through around here. Is there anything hiding down here? Probably not. Okay. Let's see if I can record more of this old big megalithic block work here. Got one granite one hiding in here. You got your feather and wedge in this mutated block work that was a red brick once, and it somehow enlarged to that size and didn't collapse on itself, and it has feather and wedges in it. Just ignore that. Yeah, we got a big mutated red brick right here. I mean, yeah, sorry, I'm kidding. I don't know where I'm going with that. It's stupid. Well, that's kind of interesting. A railroad tie stuck in this here. But all joking aside, we do have one random granite brick in here. Big old block, I mean. Apologies, the joke is still in my mind. This looks like it has some pretty heavy spalling going on, which affects all this stuff differently. There's no science to this, but some of these bricks or stones, big block work, will have spalling, and they'll just flake off like that. Not melt. We got some more big block work here. And now we're under the back side of the bridge. Hopefully I'm actually quite close to the big Sioux here. Well, I don't know how old this is, but it seems like it has hex bolts up here. They're definitely not the 4 square. So, not entirely sure what my thoughts are on this. It's clearly an old bridge still, nonetheless. Let's see here about tripping everywhere. Yeah. Apologies for the shadow. Weird spider centipede killing bug right there. I don't really see anything around this bridge area either. Everything is just so sanitized around here. It's mind-boggling. So disappointing. Can't even find a brick anywhere. Just nothing. It's all just sanitized. Oh, there's another random granite one here. This apparently was a maker's choice, because a designing choice, because it's got this one here, then a granite. It's got the regular one, then the granite, and it's got these ones in between. So as you can see, there's the random sandstone looking one, or whatever the hell it is, granite, and then the rest of these are regular, and it's granite again. So there's that. Man, not even signs of terracotta or red brick anywhere, or tan bricks, nothing, just nothing. Yeah, I think I'm more than likely just going to end this video here at this point, because I am just, yeah, pretty much ready to head back at this point. So there's the bridge. I know it's nighttime and doesn't do any justice, but there it be. So with that, I think I'm just going to end it there and head back to where I need to be, because this is just a complete bust all the way around. Hey, at least I tried, right? So I'm just going to end this and head home. Well, back to home. Ha! That's a far way away. I'm going to go back to the hotel, motel, whatever, and then, yeah, probably do what I just relax, I guess. I'm pretty tired. So, with that, I guess that's that. Just a quick random video. Very short, but I was down off over in the tree line over here, which is now too dark to see. And when I thought I heard that car wreck, I might have been right. The cop just pulled in down there, and I think there might be some wreckage going on. So, I guess I did hear a wreck. So, yeah. I don't see any sirens or ambulances though. Definitely looks like there was a wreck or something going on over there, because a cop did just go in there. So I guess we'll just go on ahead and have that super short, quick, little mindless update on that. You know, absolutely no reason. So, yeehaw.